Every year, over 300,000 seniors end up in hospitals due to fall-related injuries, and nearly half of these incidents are linked to one overlooked factor: improper footwear. This silent epidemic is robbing millions of older adults of their mobility, independence, and joy in their golden years. Picture Thomas, a 72-year-old retired teacher who loved nothing more than sharing stories with his grandchildren. One rainy afternoon, his worn-out loafers slipped on a slick kitchen floor, leading to a hip fracture that doctors warned might end his ability to walk independently. But Thomas's story didn't end there. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal how he went from struggling to reach his mailbox to hiking mountain trails with his grandkids, all by avoiding 8 common footwear mistakes that most seniors make daily. These aren't just inconveniences, they're choices that could steal your freedom. I'm here to share practical, research-backed solutions to help you thrive in your later years. Your feet, the foundation of your mobility, change dramatically as you age, and the shoes that served you well in your 40s can become dangerous at 70. This isn't hype, it's biology. As we age, our feet undergo 3 critical changes that are rarely discussed. First, the natural fat padding that cushions each step thins significantly, leaving bones and nerves vulnerable to every impact. Second, the nerve receptors that help maintain balance diminish by up to 30% after age 65, making stability harder to achieve. Third, joints become more sensitive to misalignment, turning small gait issues into chronic pain that radiates through your knees, hips, and back. Thomas learned this the hard way. "I kept wearing the same shoes I'd always worn," he admitted. "No one told me my feet had changed." Today we'll explore the 8 footwear choices that silently undermine mobility, along with 3 transformative solutions that podiatrists recommend but rarely share with patients. These strategies help Thomas reclaim his active life, and they could do the same for you. If this resonates, share this information. It could save someone's independence. Have you ever felt foot pain limit your ability to enjoy life? Let's start with a footwear choice that seems harmless but hides a dangerous secret, even in its most practical forms. Thomas's first mistake was wearing modest heels, a choice many seniors don't consider risky. Even a 1 to 2 inch heel shifts your body weight forward unnaturally, increasing pressure on the ball of your foot by 75%. This forces your toes into a cramped position with every step, thousands of times a day. The damage doesn't stop at your feet. Your knees, hips, and lower back adjust to this unnatural posture, creating a chain reaction of strain. Thomas's wife, Janet, a 68-year-old retired bank manager, learned this after years of wearing what she called sensible 2-inch pumps. "I avoided high stilettos, thinking I was safe," she said. "But after retirement, my feet felt like they were collapsing." Her ignored bunions became so painful she needed surgery, a grueling procedure with a 3-month recovery that halted her travel plans with Thomas. Each step in heels, even low ones, reshapes your foot's structure over time. By age 60, your feet have endured roughly 75 million steps, and the cumulative damage from heels can surface suddenly when your thinning fat pads can no longer cushion the impact. Bunions, hammer toes, and shortened Achilles tendons increase fall risk and chronic pain, turning special occasions into health hazards. Do you still wear heels for events, thinking they're safe if worn sparingly? Your choice might be setting the stage for mobility issues. The second footwear mistake is one many embrace in warm weather: flip-flops. These summer staples seem carefree, but are disastrous for aging feet. Each step requires your toes to grip tightly to keep the shoe on, altering your natural gait and creating tension that travels up your legs. Flip-flops offer no arch support or shock absorption, sending jarring forces directly into your bones and joints. For younger feet, this might be manageable, but after 60, this trauma accelerates joint wear and tear. Thomas discovered this during a retirement trip to Florida. "I wore flip-flops everywhere, by the pool to restaurants, even on a mile-long beach walk," he recalled. "By day 3, my heel was screaming." He developed plantar fasciitis, an inflammation of the tissue connecting the heel to the toes, requiring 6 months of physical therapy. The pain didn't stay in his feet. It changed how he walked, stressing his knees and hips, and kept him from enjoying his retirement. Flip-flops force your feet to adapt to them, the opposite of what aging feet need. Even if you've worn them for years without issue, your feet's reduced resilience makes them a risk you can't afford. The third mistake might be on your feet right now, worn-out sneakers that appear fine. Most seniors don't realize that athletic shoes lose 40% of their cushioning and support after 6 months of regular use, long before they look worn. The midsole foam, which absorbs shock, breaks down silently, leaving your joints to bear impacts 3 to 5 times your body weight. Thomas fell into this trap, influenced by a frugal mindset from his Depression-era parents. "My sneakers looked great after 3 years," he said. No holes, good tread, clean enough. But his persistent knee pain, which made him increasingly sedentary, stemmed from these shoes' lack of support. A simple test revealed the truth. Twisting his sneakers from heel to toe showed they flexed like a rag, a sign of structural breakdown. A supportive shoe should only bend at the ball of the foot. When Thomas replaced his sneakers, his knee pain vanished within 2 weeks, sparing him a costly knee replacement. When did you last replace your daily shoes? If it's been over 6 months, you're likely walking on compromised support. The fourth mistake is a common household favorite: backless slippers. These cozy shoes seem ideal for home, but they're among the most dangerous for seniors. Without a back, your toes grip to keep the slipper on, shortening your stride and reducing ankle stability by up to 65%. This subtle change impairs balance, especially during quick movements like answering the door. Studies show 38% of in-home falls involve improper house footwear, with backless slippers leading the list. Thomas's neighbor, Ruth, a lively 78-year-old, tripped on her stairs while wearing backless slippers, breaking her wrist and losing independence for months. She'd worn them for years, Thomas said. The paramedics said they see this constantly. The comfort of backless slippers masks their danger, as they feel soft and familiar, but compromise stability with every step. Modern alternatives, like closed-back house shoes with non-slip soles, reduce fall risk by 62% in studies, offering comfort without the hazard. The fifth mistake turns everyday surfaces into danger zones: shoes with smooth or worn soles. Many seniors' dress shoes or loafers have slick leather soles or treads worn smooth over time, reducing traction by 75%. A few drops of water on a kitchen floor or dew on outdoor steps can become catastrophic. Thomas experienced this before his major fall. "I was wearing my favorite leather-soled loafers," he recalled. "A tiny splash of water on the tile sent my foot sliding. The awkward twist to catch himself caused weeks of back pain, a warning he ignored until his hip fracture." Test your shoes on a bathroom tile. If they slide easily, they're a hazard. Safe footwear should grip even smooth surfaces, protecting you from slips that could end your mobility. The sixth mistake is wearing tight dress shoes, ignoring how feet change with age. By 70, feet widen by up to half a size due to stretching ligaments, yet many seniors buy the same size they've always worn. Tight shoes restrict blood flow, worsen neuropathy, and increase fall risk, especially for those with diabetes. Thomas learned this at his grandson's wedding. "My old dress shoes still fit, or so I thought," he said. "By the end, my feet were burning." The nerve compression triggered neuropathy symptoms, causing stumbles for weeks. Even if shoes feel long enough, they may be too narrow, creating a cascade of pain from feet to back. Checking your foot width regularly is crucial, as length alone doesn't tell the full story. The seventh mistake is going barefoot, a habit many seniors adopt for comfort. After 60, barefoot walking increases fall risk by 37% compared to supportive house shoes. Hardwood or tile floors send 7 times more shock through aging joints than softer surfaces, accelerating arthritis and pain. For Thomas, a tiny breadcrumb on his kitchen floor caused a cut he didn't feel due to diabetic neuropathy, leading to a foot ulcer that took 3 months to heal. "I thought barefoot was natural," he said. Dr. Sarah Jenkins, a foot surgeon, explains, "Barefoot walking suits younger feet, but seniors need protection from modern surfaces. Consistent support is vital to prevent injuries that could sideline you for months." The 8th mistake is the one-pair-fits-all mindset, where seniors use a single pair of shoes for everything. Feet require different support for different activities. Gardening needs side stability, walking demands cushioning, and dress occasions require hidden support. Thomas used his good New Balance sneakers for walks, gardening, and church, but they lacked the right features for each. Gardening strained his knees due to poor lateral support, and dirt reduced traction for walking. Dividing footwear into activity zones, daily, specialized, and home, prevents this. Thomas's all-purpose approach wore out his shoes faster and increased his fall risk, a costly mistake when one ER visit outweighs the price of multiple pairs. Now, let's explore the 3 solutions that transformed Thomas's life, reducing fall risk and restoring mobility. The first is a professional shoe fitting tailored to aging feet. Over 80% of adults wear incorrectly sized shoes, and feet widen significantly after 60. A proper fitting measures both feet while standing, assesses width at multiple points, evaluates arch height, and analyzes gait. Thomas visited a specialty shoe store where a fitter spent 40 minutes measuring and observing his walk. "She said I'd been wearing shoes too narrow for years," he recalled. "The right size felt like freedom." Seek stores with geriatric-trained fitters and ask about arch support, pressure points, and specific features for your feet. A fitting can reveal a size difference that changes everything. The second solution is the 3-zone footwear system. Zone 1 is home shoes with closed backs, non-slip soles, and easy-on designs for stability. Thomas found these eliminated morning stiffness. Zone 2 is everyday shoes with arch support, cushioning, and secure closures, resolving his knee pain in weeks. Zone 3 is activity-specific footwear, walking shoes with heel cushioning, gardening shoes with cleated soles, or dress shoes with hidden support. Thomas budgeted for quality everyday shoes and found affordable specialty pairs on sale, costing less than his previous pain medications. This system ensures your shoes match your activities, protecting your mobility. The third solution is custom orthotics, or strategic shoe adjustments. Unlike generic insoles, orthotics correct biomechanical issues. Thomas used heat-moldable inserts, costing under $40, which he warmed and stood on, to fit his arches perfectly. "It was like custom shoes without the price," he said. Studies show these provide 70 to 80% of custom orthotics benefits at a fraction of the cost. Medicare may cover prescribed orthotics for conditions like neuropathy. Use the phrase therapeutic orthotics for fall prevention with your doctor. Simple modifications like professional stretching or gel insoles can also transform existing shoes, reducing impact by up to 40%. Thomas applied these to all his pairs, extending their life and comfort. 6 months after adopting these solutions, Thomas's life was unrecognizable. "I went from daily pain meds to 5,000 pain-free steps," he shared. His balance improved by 38%, and he hasn't fallen since. Emotionally, the change was profound. "I hiked with my grandkids last weekend," he said, showing photos of rugged trails. "My grandson asked why I never did this before. I couldn't say I was too scared." Once homebound, Thomas now enjoys family outings and lives without fear. Your footwear choices shape your future mobility. Avoid high heels, flip-flops, worn sneakers, backless slippers, slick soles, tight dress shoes, barefoot walking, and the one-pair-fits-all mindset. Embrace professional fittings, the 3-zone system, and orthotics to reclaim your active life. Which mistake surprised you most? Share your story. It could inspire someone to take action.